Hello, how are you? Are you in the Christmas mood and ready for another Christmas card? I have one today using North Pole Mischief. And this is just a single stamp set all by itself, no dies, no punch. But look how cute this is. Isn't that cute? And then this one, see on the cat, I extended the mistletoe. And the fish is saying, what is going on? You've been good this year, mostly. And a few little prints. And then this one I put prints all over. So that is today's project. I have a different plan. Not quite sure how it's going to work out, but I want to use the cat and the dog, just the two of them. And maybe the cat can have the mistletoe and then the dog can be holding a little chunk of mistletoe. So this stamp set is in the catalog on page 37. Very cute. 21. That's not bad at all. And this is where the card layout came from. I'm pretty sure this was from Diane Long. It was a swap. And I love that. I've had it sitting around since the summer. And that's the layout for this card. I love them both. So let's get started on all these pieces. So, and I'll put the paper cut sizes on my blog, and my blog is JilliBling.com. But this piece is 8 by, oh no, this one is 8 by 3. This is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. And this is a paper, and this is in the mini catalog. And it's really an elegant paper, lots of poinsettias on it. But if you flip it over, it's got all of these a little bit more solid, not so much a pattern paper in reds. It's got the solid one, and then also the little polka dots. Okay, so this is scored. Oh, I didn't score it very straight. If ever you do that, you don't score straight. See, I'm just kind of pulling it, and I'm making the fold go right where I want it to. And this 3 by 8 inch piece just gets folded in half. And this is the flap, this inside flap piece right here. Okay, have a little bit of coloring to do. And I'll put all the paper cut sizes on my blog to make it easy for you to recreate this card if you like. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't quite go with today's project. Today is a mischievous project. This goes right in the middle. That goes on top. Then, same with these papers. Bigger poinsettia paper. And this is just a white mat. Just a layer. Because if I put it on just plain like that, it would get lost. The white mat is nice. And then this is the mechanism piece. And I'm not going to stamp on the, or attach the white until I stamp on it first. So this is folded in half, put right in the middle. So I was looking up ways to color the cat and the dog and all these pieces, and there is, I probably should have stamped on this first. There is an artist, I have it written down here, and I think it's a team of artists, and they are definitely artists. I mean, like trained artists. The dog coloring, I went to MIT OSU mitosucrafts.com, and it's a couple of guys, they do really nice work. Everything that they do, I know I'll like it. It's just good stuff. But the coloring, you could tell. Well, here, let me show you. On this one, see how he left a little white area? And did it on the cat too. But pretty soon I'm like, oh, I'm just not making sense of it. But I did try it on the dog, and I love the look. I mean, those are professionally trained artists, I'm sure. So on this one, okay, I have a plan. I stamped already the cat with the mistletoe, and I cut him out, the dog, but I'm thinking this dog could be holding mistletoe too, like, I'll give you a hug. I don't know that dogs and cats want to be kissing, but that's okay. And this is where the gift was. So see this dog? This little line was that right there. But I'm just going to trim the ribbon off, so it just looks like a piece of ribbon, like it's part of my mistletoe. So I'll trim that off, and I'm just going to trim around these edges. And I have a black Sharpie, and I'll draw a line right there at the end after I color it, hoping that it will look like a natural ribbon. Maybe I could do it at an angle. Okay, so for coloring, well, I know how to color the mistletoe. The mistletoe is going to be in Granny Apple and Poppy. Granny Apple. And I think that's part of the ribbon, this little bit over here. But I'm going to make it mistletoe because there's only one ribbon tag. So it's just going to be part of the mistletoe. Because mistletoe comes from Mother Nature, and she could do all kinds of little mistletoe arms. But I think the bow, if it had two tails, you know when you tie your bow, the hanging down parts, I would color it in the red. Okay, so I'm going to do, this is more for, well, I'll do that ribbon too. So the berries can be cherry. And I'm just putting a little bit of color in the center of the berry, and I'll go back through with Poppy and kind of lighten it up. And then the ribbon, just a little bit of cherry dark. I know these tiny pieces probably shouldn't have 3 colors on them. Some of you are probably like, it shouldn't have 2 colors on it. But sometimes that's what makes it look good. Okay, so this is going to be the ribbon. The cherry ribbon. Had to have something cherry on here because the paper base is cherry. When I was coloring, copying, how do you say that? Mitosu Crafts. I was trying to learn from their ways, like how they color it, because everything is always just wonderful, professionally colored. Like maybe I could learn something from the way that these guys do it. I don't know that I did. I tried it, but I don't know. Maybe if I keep trying it, everything they do, I try to recreate it, then I'd learn from their schooling. Okay, so this is Poppy, dark, going over the cherry, dark. This set is so cute. And then Poppy, light, 3 colors. Okay, isn't that looking good? Now you're like, oh, now I know why you do 3 colors. If you look at it close up, it's like, you didn't blend those very well. And then my Sharpie, I'm just going to draw a line here and pretend like that's the end of the ribbon. I'm trying. Okay, and then how about the cat can be in, I have crumb cake and slate. I think the cat could be slate and the dog could be crumb, or maybe the other way around. No, I did that dog. Okay, this way. So the dog, and I'm just going to do it the way I know how to do coloring because I'm not so good at that. I had to copy little bit by little bit on the way that they colored. And I'm going to leave white cheeks and maybe a white chest and white tummy. So this is Crumb Cake Dark. Crumb Cake Light. Okay, white cheeks, white tummy, and the rest of it can be Crumb Cake Light. Maybe I should go to like the local community center or the local college and take a class on coloring. That would just be indulgent. That would just be fun. To see how to really do it rather than pretending like I know what I'm doing. Okay, then I'm going to take the color lifter to kind of soften up some of these lines. Kind of like that dog, like right here. Make that a little softer, right there, and then the cheeks. Okay, and if ever you stamp something and it doesn't come out as dark, like his ear, and that just happens, because I just re-inked my pad. Just take, this is light, basic black, and just color over it. And if you look really hard, you could still see the lighter areas, but it certainly is better than it was. If you do the black, it's almost too black, and then you're committed to coloring the whole area, and that kind of looks like a highlight. Well, the stamp doesn't have it, so I'll color that. Oh, this dot really needs it. Okay, since I'm at it, a little bit on the tail. I didn't get it black enough, solid enough. And then I think this is like a headband to hold the mistletoe. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, and then the necklace, probably should say it right. The collar, the dog collar, I want it to be a little bright. So I'm doing Tahitian Tide. Dark, Tahitian Tide, light. Okay. And then the cat is going to be slate, a gray cat, a gray kitty cat. I'm going to start with the dark. Maybe I'll try to leave some white on this one. Or maybe, how about just like a white cat with dark, like these are just the shadows. So it's kind of like a really light gray cat. Maybe I'll do a few little, because it's an elegant cat. Thinking that's a hip. Okay, and then I'll just blend that out. I'll make the ears, I'll put a little bit of like pink in there. How about SU 1000? A little bit of pink. And then the eye, I did this before. I'm going to take Parakeet Party Dark and just color a little bit. So it's kind of like a, I'm looking at you. Okay, and then I'll do Color Lifter to make all the gray a little bit softer. It's windy outside. So I'm just trying to soften up that gray just a bit. How did I get pink on there? Put pink on me? Is that funny how that happens? It's like, where'd the pink come from? Okay, so I think that's it for coloring. So these are going to go in here. And sometimes I have my little machine and I cut stuff out. And it might have cut off the whiskers, but you might have to stamp on it first. This could go here. Oh, that's really cute right there. Okay, glue dot. I'm going to get a glue dot right there. These are glue dots from some kit that I have. Put a couple of glue dots on here. Isn't that cute? It's like he's holding the mistletoe. Okay, is that cute or is it creepy? They both have mistletoe. I don't know if a cat and a dog should be kissing. I guess that's my problem. Well, they're going to kiss each other on the cheek. It's not a weird thing. They're doing friend air kisses. Okay. Happy gift wrapping season is cute words. Oh, I like this. You've been good this year, mostly. But I think the Merry Mary, maybe that would be better here. I'll do that. And then, oh, and maybe put the dog prints. Okay, or cat prints. The critter prints. Okay, Merry Mary. I don't think you could go wrong with this. Everything is really cute. Right in the middle. It's hard to see, white on white. Good. Turned out good. And then, since I had the black out, how about You've Been Good? Because these two, they're not really gift wrapping stuff. There, and you just have a little spot to write your words. Your greeting. Cute. Cherry cobbler. So I was thinking, okay. Then this one, once I put it in, I'm going to have feet prints going across. This one I put the the feet prints all over in there. That's cute. This one they're walking across. That's cute too. You can't go wrong. I'll figure it out once I get it in there. Okay, so this is ready to go on. Both of them are. I got more pink on there. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Like on the cat butt, I have pink. I wonder if it's the ink. It's not the blend. It's just a little bit. Okay, so this is inside. And I'm going to stamp some of those little feet in there. And then this is the front. And dimensionals. Mini dimensionals. Lots of dimensionals. I have to get it on the mistletoe. And then these areas I'm just going to stick down. Maybe that tail too. A little bit of glue. That'll make them kind of look rounded, kind of 3D like. Have to have their feet in about the same places. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, and then I like to put a little shadow under them. So this one I put a shadow and kind of blended it out. This one I just did the shadow without the blending. So how about, ooh, that's a big end. How about just a little bit of a shadow? And a little bit of blending. Especially on the ends. Then just a little bit of red stamping with the feet in here. Could I do 3 right in the middle? The thing is trying to get them equally spaced. That's the hard part. That'll do. Okay, that's it for today's project. Kind of easy, kind of quick, little bit of coloring. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.